NBA Cash in NBA Live Mobile can help you do a lot of things such as buying exclusive packs, getting through promos much quicker, and in fact being able to play through game time events. And there are tons of ways in which you can get cash for absolutely free. You don't have to spend any money on it at all in order to get yourself some NBA Cash. And in this video I'm going to go through the best ways which you can do that, starting with the very first one, which is just simply completing your daily objectives. All you want to do is head over to the homepage. As you can see, I'm on at the moment. Head over into the objectives section and the game, and you can see all of these daily objectives will give you 10 NBA Cash. We'll work our way going down them bit by bit. The very first one is to watch adverts, and you just have to watch 10 in total to get yourself some NBA Cash. They should be popping up in the inbox section of the game, or you might have to go into the store and then going to earn rewards over here, and you just need to watch 10 of them, and that will get you 10 NBA Cash over there. The one underneath that is to complete offers to earn NBA Cash. Now again, that is going into the reward section of the game, which is basically doing these reward offers on the left hand side. I'll go into those a little bit later on because those are another way of getting that cash. That will get you another 10 NBA Cash. The one underneath that is to log in once a day. Now for this you actually have to log in twice. As you'll notice, I've logged in for the very first time today, but I haven't got that objective done. I will then need to go out of the app and go back on it once more in order to get that objective done and get myself another 10 NBA Cash. The one underneath that is to win 3 live events. Now that can be in anything such as limited time events, whatever promo is going on at the moment for you. You can play through 3 events from there, or you can go into the live today section of the game, play through 3 events from here, and that will get you another 10 NBA Cash really easily. And that is probably one of the easiest ones to do on this list. The one underneath that is to win a showdown match. That is very easy to do as well. All you want to do is head over into the showdown section of the game, either going with a season 8 lineup or one of these multi-year lineups if you have got them. Whatever one you want to use, go into a game, win it, and that will get you another 10 NBA Cash, which is going to be very useful in building up that cash. Underneath that is to win a seasons quarter. Again, you want to head over into the seasons section of the game, hit play on a quarter. You can auto play it because the overall difference is quite big. You can see for me it's 60 overall versus my team, which is 85 overall. It's only going to cost you 10 stamina, and it's going to help you get closer to getting that season mode master as well. That give you another 10 NBA Cash. Now arena is only available in certain regions of the game. Unfortunately, in some regions you aren't able to play it as you don't have a viable server. But what you want to do to double check whether you can play it is go into the arena section over here. It's basically the PvP mode. You want to go in, you can again, like with showdown, use whatever lineup you want, hit play, win the game, and that will get yourself another 10 NBA Cash. If you haven't got a viable server, unfortunately you aren't able to play. The next 3 objectives are to score 2 3-pointers, 2 blocks, and 2 dunks or layups. Now all 3 of those can be done in the previously mentioned modes. You can see showdown, seasons, arena, or of course sometimes in limited time events, depending on whether they're in a game situation or not. But that will get you another set of 10 NBA Cash each time you do those objectives. The very last one is only able to be done once you complete all of those daily objectives, and that is a lot of NBA Cash you're getting every single day because these will reset daily. That's why they're called daily objectives, and that will get you more and more NBA Cash, compounding up bit by bit. Because at face value, 10 NBA Cash might not actually seem like a lot, but if you say do this for a whole week, you're building up that cash bit by bit, and then say by the end of the month you might have up to 1,000 NBA Cash, probably something around that as well. And on top of these daily objectives, you have also got weekly objectives, which as the name entails do reset every single week. These are going to give you 50 NBA Cash each, and they're very simple to do. The first one is to spend 3,000 stamina in any game mode, so that is season, showdown, any live today events, or limited time events. Limited time events are probably going to be the easiest way of spending through that stamina. 3k throughout the whole week is not hard to do at all. I've done a whole separate video on stamina to help you guys out. Underneath that is to score 150 points in any game mode. So again, showdown, seasons, PvP, that is going to be really beneficial to get yourself another 50 NBA Cash. So that's 100 you're getting from this section alone every single week, plus the daily objectives, getting yourself a ton of NBA Cash as you go through it. But you also notice with these objectives, you are getting these live pass points, and that will help yourself out in the Live Pass, which is going to give you some NBA cash along the way. Now, of course, if you have bought the Premium Live Pass and the MVP Live Pass, you will get slightly more NBA cash, but even if you haven't spent any money whatsoever in the standard Live Pass, you'll get 50 NBA cash of 500 life points, you get 100 NBA cash, 1,200 life points, and 150 cash at 2,000 life points throughout the month. So every single month you will get this standard Live Pass resetting, so you can go ahead and get yourself the same amount of NBA cash every single month, which is going to be extremely beneficial because that's 50, 100, so that puts you up to 150 plus the 150, that is 300 NBA cash from the Live Pass every single month without you spending a single penny. Of course, if you buy the Premium Live Pass, you're getting slightly more. You can see 100, 200, 300 over there, and it does go up to even 400 at the very end of the Live Pass. And then of course Live Pass MVP will get you more and more as you go through the Live Pass itself, but that is going to be really helpful in getting yourself an extra bit of NBA cash throughout the month. Now alongside that, we have of course got Monthly Master, which does again reset every single month. As you go through this one, you will get yourself 500 NBA cash if you spend through 45,000 Monthly Master emblems. Now, I've done a whole separate video on Monthly Master in helping you get through the mode itself, and I'll give you a couple of tips over here, but what you want to do is go into the core section of the game. If you do this set over here, you're going to get yourself 2,500 of these Monthly Master emblems, doing your daily objectives, different ones this time. If you go into the objectives section, you go down to Monthly Master, you do all of these, you're getting 2,000 emblems every single day. Some of them do align with what you need to do in order to get yourself NBA cash, so that is again very useful. In the monthly section, you will then go ahead and spend your emblems on this pack over here. It will either be bronze, silver, or gold, depending on how far through Monthly Master you are at the moment. For me, it's on bronze because I haven't got that far at all. You want to go ahead and spend them. Every time you spend them, it will add up in those milestones. You just need to get up to 45,000 Monthly Master emblems spent in order to get yourself that 500 NBA cash. And while you're up to there, you might as well push on a little bit more, get up to 60k and get yourself a Monthly Master as well. Depending on what month you're watching this in, those Monthly Masters will probably be a little bit different to the ones you're seeing on screen at the moment. But that is again a very helpful way of getting yourself a good amount of NBA cash. Now, those are two specific limited time events that are going to give you that NBA cash, but there are some promos in the live today section of the game that we have had previously that do give out a good amount of NBA cash. I'll put up on screen now what those milestones sort of look like, but what you want to do is check the live today section of the game. Whenever we get a promo, if we do get one that has those milestones, look through those milestones and double check if there is NBA cash or not. Whenever we do get a promo like that one, I will probably do a promo breakdown video, so make sure you're subscribed with notifications turned on so you don't miss that one, so you keep up to date and you know when those promos are available in order to get yourself a good amount of NBA cash from them. Now, if we go back into the homepage and you look at the achievements section of the game, you'll notice there are a ton of achievements you can do to get yourself NBA cash. Some are really simple, just by getting points, dunks, 3-pointers, steals, blocks, all of that stuff. You can go through those bit by bit, and you'll notice some of them I'm on a very low level. So you can see the first one at the top, which is scoring 1,000 points. That is scoring points 2, so I'm going to get 5 NBA cash. Whereas if we scroll down a little bit further, you can see spend cash 5. So this is the 5th achievement in this sort of row, and the more NBA cash I spend, the more NBA cash I will get back. So you can see that one's at 40 NBA cash. If I complete that achievement, reaching 90 overall will get me 70 NBA cash. So it's really important you go ahead and take a look at these achievements in order to get yourself a good amount of NBA cash, because this is a really easy way of getting that cash. Because as I mentioned earlier, the rewards do compound as you go up bit by bit. So say for example, the one that says collect 150 silver players, I'll get 40 NBA cash. Once I get 150 silver players, it will give me a new achievement to do, which will get me slightly more NBA cash. So make sure you're looking at these, you're going through them as best as possible. But now the very last way in getting NBA cash, this is probably going to give you the most cash in one go, and that is through the earn rewards section of the game. Now, depending on whether you're on Android or on iOS, this will look slightly different. I'm on iOS at the moment, so I'll show you exactly what it looks like. You can see all I need to do is complete certain actions. Some of them do require me to spend real money on other items. However, if you are on Android, which I'll show now on screen, you can see you've got slightly better offers in terms of you just needing to download a certain app and getting up to a certain level, and that will get you a really good amount of NBA cash, whereas the ones on iOS are mainly sort of buying offers elsewhere, doing surveys, all of that stuff. So it does still give you a decent amount of NBA cash, but it might ask you to spend money. So make sure you're reading absolutely everything with what it's taking you to in order to get that cash. Again, Android is probably going to get you to download an app more of the time, time to get yourselves up to a certain level. So make sure you're just taking a look at that. Make sure you're reading every single thing and make sure you're not wasting your money if it's not something you want to do. But those are going to be all of the different ways in which you can earn NBA cash, starting from the really easy ones in your daily objectives, working up to sort of higher end ones in those earn rewards sections of the game. But of course, one of the achievements to earn yourself a good amount of NBA cash is leveling up. And if you want to learn exactly what the best methods are to get XP and level up as quickly as possible, go check out the video in the bottom left hand corner and I'll see you guys in that one. Peace.